been a lifeguard shortage in general in recent years. So.
Yes, we've been covering that extensively,
Yeah.
but hopefully we're going to have some good weather to take a dip. You need
Well,
warm weather.
we're going to have
that.
really hot weather coming up in the not too distant future, Peter.
That's exactly right. We're going to actually now get ourselves mostly in the summer zone here. We have a little appetizer the next 2 days with the highest heat towards the end of the weekend. It's a lot to talk about. Let's get right to it with our next weather makers. So, obviously, if we're talking about higher numbers, yeah, temperatures, let's start there. So today's high has been at least 77. That's the current temperature. I think we're a good roughly 10 degrees warmer tomorrow, okay? So that's a high of 87. That's going to be a definite difference in how it feels, and I still think we're in the mid-80s on Thursday at the very least. It's not like we're dropping that much, by the way, Friday. We're still 78, about 82 Saturday, and look at this. Upper 80s, almost 90 Sunday. It's possible we could hit 90 on Sunday if the sun comes out fast enough, and I still have a record high forecasted for June 23rd on Monday, and I also have a record high for the 24th, so you can see we're not far away from possibly getting a heat wave. The other thing to note, it's going to be the heat and the humidity. Now, I don't like using humidity because it's relative to the temperature. I like using dew points because it's a fixed number. You might have noticed it's a little muggy, right? A little humid. The temperature, though, is the same as the heat index, but take a look at what happens next. The dew point climbs to 69 and 70, so you add that to the 87 and 85, and you get a heat index near 90 the next 2 days. Not much of a heat index Friday, nor Saturday, really, but you notice the high temperatures, 88, 93, 94 for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I've got a heat index forecast of mid-90s Sunday and near or exceeding 100 Monday and Tuesday. These 2 days are likely to get heat alerts, so plan ahead for that. Now, there's still clouds over our area. The best chance of any rain will be across the southern tier and Finger Lakes tonight. Another difference about tomorrow, besides it being hotter, a lot of this cloud cover that's been so stubborn should break up after 9 o'clock, which means a mix of sun and clouds, even for our southern areas as well. Now, once we get the heat and humidity building, and we still have a system nearby, there is an opportunity of a pop-up isolated or scattered shower or thunderstorm during Wednesday afternoon through the evening. So just be aware of that tomorrow. Keep an eye to the triple Doppler and the interactive Doppler radar because there should be some activity. Now, Thursday comes along, it's still very warm and humid, right? But there is a threat for thunderstorms, and some of those could possibly be severe depending on when they move through. Our models have been Some of them have been saying, you know what, the front, which might be either on this line or this line, will create the threat for thunderstorms. Now, this model says this line is going to be the primary line, meaning this means the Mohawk Valley in eastern New York has the best chance for severe weather. But other models say it's going to be this line, which would then present the possibility that severe storms could affect the immediate central New York area. So we're going to carefully watch that for Thursday, and I'll have more information about this in the next half hour. Friday, mostly dry. Sun and clouds, just a quick pop-up hit-or-miss shower, 78. Filtered sun, thickening clouds, passing thunderstorms Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. But then after that, Sunday afternoon through Tuesday right now, looks hazy, hot, humid, with no thunderstorms, believe it or not. That is summer in full effect. Stanley Law Skywatch. Again, there's still a lot of cloud cover, but some peaks of sun. I'll have more information about all this through the newscast. Back inside.
Thank you, Peter.